So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game, it's Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Peter, I think you're going to have to go a very long way to find a better all-round midfielder than Fede Valverde. He's got the engine to do all the covering, but he's a lot more than that. He's got the...
And a chance! And it's a goal! Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
That's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
Number 7, Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior.
Madrid breakthrough. Nice and early, just as they wanted it. They shifted it to the flank. It's a promising position. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And he's got the beating of his man. Can he finish? It's in! They're level in a trice!
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
Goal! After 14 minutes is...
Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
There was a distinct lack of pressure there, Peter. It was a good finish, but it was made easy. That's poor defence.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
And he's managed to get free.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Alexander-Arnold. And it's Arda Güler. Played out wide. He's on it. Can he get away? Now it's Camavinga. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Oh, what a ball! He's found some space. And he's chosen to go back.
Modern football for you and all that pressing.
Rodrigo! Oh, taken with style. And again they hit the front. That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
Rodrigo! Rodrigo!
Madrid go into the lead. Moit Gomez. Knocks it into space. Pamplona have themselves a corner, I think. Yes, they do. Valverde is there, and he can get that clear. Nicely spread, and he's picked it up out wide. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Rodrigo. Now it's Mbappe. Vinicius Junior could try cutting inside here. Rodrigo, and the shot! He's felt that, hasn't he? And here's Vinicius Junior. Engages and forces him off the ball. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Güler, and here's the chance to counter. And he was quick to react. And the half-time whistle goes. That was a very watchable and entertaining half of football, and it's fair to say that both teams have played their part. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They want a good start to the second half.
Madrid head into the half-time break with a narrow advantage. It is 2-1. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Great ball, and he's in here. Played up towards the front line. Oh, Red, nice interception. And here's Vinicius Junior. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Madrid can breathe again, just.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
And it's Bellingham. Chance for a shot! Mighty close.
Oh, he got lots of power behind that, just couldn't quite get it on target.
Substitution in progress.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, this could be an indication that the team are setting themselves up for the counter-attack here, Peter, and he is very good at that type of thing.
Camavinga, and it's Arda Güler.
This is the time you need that pace.
No, that's been intercepted. Valverde is offering some sort of an apology there.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Danger averted for now. It's good pressure, good intensity.
Look, stopping him is imperative.
He's going for goal! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post.
Substitution.
Pamplona making consecutive changes here. There's no getting past him. It's really well defended. Bellingham. That's been cut out, well played. He's going to be disappointed with that. Half an hour gone in the second half. He's gone for goal! He's gone direct here.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
He can get that clear. Madrid preparing now to welcome the final whistle. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Shoots! And it's in! And this is getting better and better. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They've played with great courage to try and kill this off, and for me, it looks like they've just about done it.
Looking for the run. Oh, he's found support out wide. Rodrigo receives it in a wide position. Bellingham is onto this. Now it's Vinicius Junior. That's very neat. Now, can he find a finish? Can he finish? Just cruising! They are cruising! And with that, he takes home the match ball. A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
And that is that. Madrid, just a thrill to witness here. Quick, slick, and such fun. You really would fear for anyone playing up against them right now. Vinicius Junior just could not help himself, could he? 3 goals to his name.
For a job well done.
So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strength.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening
Hello,
here. A
everybody,
clear
and
night,
welcome to
all the
today's
ingredients
match.
for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Looking for options for movement, and this is Darder. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Valverde.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Great defending, strong and determined. And here's Rodrigo. Smoothly does it. Turns back here, probably the best option. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. And it's Valverde. Nicely spread. Now it's Rodrigo. Lovely bit of skill. Lofted in. Terrific head. There it is! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Is number 9, Kylian Mbappe.
So we have the first goal.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Oh, that's well spotted. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Oh, what a Bellingham! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And we have our very first corner. Alaba goes short. Marichi. Mallorca are looking to go forward now. He's beaten the last man. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. And the shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, he's been caught napping. Oh, it's fallen kindly here. Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Mateo Josef clearly knew where that was falling. He'll be disappointed he didn't put it away.
Camavinga. And Alaba.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
No, he refuses to take the bait. Bellingham. Bellingham takes control of it and he's on the move. Out to the left it goes. That has been knocked clear. And they're quick to get it back.
Two added
Now
minutes
Howson.
has been indicated.
Alaba. Vinicius Junior. And that'll be the final action of the first half. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football, plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Madrid have made the crucial breakthrough and they're looking pretty satisfied at the break.
And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Oh, that's a key interception. It's a throw-in. And he's managed to gift it back. Mallorca deciding to turn to the long ball now, that is pretty evident.
Yeah, it is clear that they've decided to take a more direct route to goal now, but, you know, they can't just continue doing this and make it predictable.
Can he finish? And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
You lucky boy, you lucky boy. Giving the ball away like that is usually punished.
Howson. Quarter of an hour into the second half. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, it's a natural instinct to defend when ahead, but it's too early for them to settle into that practice just now.
Camavinga. Very nicely done. Played in. Can he finish? That's good play. And it's Bellingham. Goulet. And here's Rodrigo. Drive. Goes for a shot! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Costa. That's a shade optimistic.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Vinicius Junior. Bellingham. Oh, he's been caught on it here.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Alaba too strong for his opponent there. Madrid preparing now to welcome the final whistle. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it. This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
And they're not going to make any further progress now. Ball's gone out of play.
Substitution on the field. Number 7, Vedat Muriqi. Coming on to replace him is number 11.
That is good
There will be
alertness.
1 minute added time.
Shot could be on. And a chance! Oh, split-second reaction.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Substitution on the field. Number 17.
Mallorca making another change here.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of...
And that will be it. Relief, finally. Now at last they can enjoy the taste of victory. Fingernails bitten to the quick, but they have got over the line. Quite a ride. Mbappe voted man of the match, and deservedly so. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Well, that was a hard-fought win with a defensive master.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special.
If you're just joining us, we are already underway.
Oh, that's delightful. Ilash Moriba. Now this could be a chance. Hangs in a cross.
Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, the versatile Oscar Mingueza is a player that's been catching the eye. Educated in all of the principles of Catalan football since a very young age, and it's no surprise to see his calmness on the ball, his courage in wanting the ball. Always very intelligent as well with his ability to pick a pass, and that education he's received is serving him brilliantly.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. And he welcomes it in. Shot a goal! And now they can clear their lines. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Lovely bit of skill.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. Vinicius Junior.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
And it's Arda Güler. It's a threatening ball. He's picked his way through. Rodrigo! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And we have our very first corner.
Alaba with the short one. Lovely feet.
Well read, and the danger is averted. Vigo are looking to go forward now. He's a sharp little ball here.
Played into space out wide.
Oh, that's fabulous. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
Vinicius Junior.
Now, can they get him away? And the through ball. He's found some space.
Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Mbappe really should be making an apology. That longer range pass gave him a golden chance then.
It's their second corner of the game. And it's been taken short. Now it's Vinicius Junior. And now they can spring out of defence. Alexander-Arnold spots it and intercepts. Vinicius Junior. Now it's Mbappe. A shooting chance! The captain scores!
Yeah, the captain has gone further up in everyone's estimation after an opener as wonderful as that. The manager will be reviewing his half-time message now.
He forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
Madrid have broken through. It's 1-0.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Rodrigo. And it's Valverde. And here's Mbappe. And a chance! Goal! Again in a trice, and they are soaring! Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
And now he has two. And there is the half-time whistle. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, Peter, at 2-0, you're faced with the choice of just trying to see the match out or forcing the issue even further. I'd always be inclined to go for the latter, go for a third, especially with a full half of football still to play.
Madrid ahead 2-0, and they are looking good. And we are back on the way. Thinks about the shot. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Now it's Saragossa. It's out for a goal kick. Alexander-Arnold. A noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Well, he's profited handsomely already in this match. And at last, their sense of danger has brought them to a possible solution.
Now that looks a decent ball. And the shot! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Substitution in progress.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Well, it's an interesting move, this, Peter. It just gives opposition defences a very different challenge.
Valverde has created one goal already. Saragossa, he's found a way through. Looking for options for movement. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
Zaragoza must have made the worst possible choice there. It was crying out to be released left.
He's being urged to shoot. Real chance! Now, who's going to be first to this? Played out to the left flank. Madrid are looking to break at pace. Threads one in. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. And he's going to have his name taken.
Substitutions taking place.
Oh, good-looking ball. Alexander-Arnold. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Mingueza did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Iago Aspas gets into a good position. And he's managed to get free. Alexander-Arnold plays it forward. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Vinicius Junior unable to make it happen for all his good intentions.
Aspas tries to pass it through, picked out brilliantly.
Has been indicated.
2 minutes to be added on, and here's the chance to counter.
Looking to play him in.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
That's that, the end.
What a satisfying performance.
A performance at times of determination and occasionally magic. Simply, they had all the right answers. Mbappe
Voted man of the match, and deservedly so.
Round of applause for a job well.
So here we go, yet another page in this long rivalry that has existed between two grand teams. One that looks as though it will continue no matter what else happens, no matter what the hand of fate deals both of these parties. It has the look of a glitzy, grandiose occasion. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So the gloves are off, Jim.
Well, it's certainly going to be huge, Peter. The demands, both physical and mental, on these players out there will be massive, and there's going to be a big responsibility on both captains to keep the players in check. We need talkers to ensure that everyone plays the game, and not this occasion.
Well, we're on the way.
And when these two meet, generally speaking, sparks fly.
Well, the atmosphere, Peter, demands something highly charged. Yeah, we all know who's better on paper or in the rankings, but pride and passion can be a great leveler, especially here.
He can get that clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. Great ball if he can get there.
For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again.
And he's managed to get rid. Distributed tidily. Rodrigo. Now it's Vinicius Junior. That's very neat. It's a sharp pass. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Now it's Valverde. Valverde! There's a goal!
Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, it's always that bit tougher for a keeper when the underside of the crossbar is in play.
After 17 minutes is number 22, Federico Valverde.
Madrid have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Well, he's certainly happy with that after what's been said in the build-up, you know.
Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Goulet. Now this could be a chance. And he's on his way. Decent chance! It's in. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Madrid are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Now it's Rodrigo. Bellingham. Out to the right. "30 minutes gone." Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. Bellingham. Knocks it out wide. Alexander-Arnold. He's being urged to shoot. And he's managed to get free. So Rodrigo! And the ball's come loose here.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And he's had a hit. And he has produced there the crispest of hits.
Well, the keeper looks perplexed. That was hit with real ferocity.
Disappointed with that.
Howson. Added minutes has been indicated.
It's Bellingham. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Bellingham. And here's Mbappe. Vinicius Junior. Oh, he's trying to skip past his man. Gets good distance on it. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So your views on the first half?
Well, Peter, at 2-0, you're faced with the choice of just trying to see the match out or forcing the issue even further. I'd always be inclined to go for the latter, go for a third, especially with a full half of football still to play.
Well, it's been a proper derby so far, no doubt about that. Intense and utterly captivating. Madrid sitting pretty here at half-time, 2-0 up. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Searching pass he's played there. Vinicius Junior! Looking to play him in. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And here's Mbappe. Lejeune. Madrid with this handy-looking 2-0 lead. They are looking comfortable. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior. Oh, that's nice. 60 minutes played. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Great chance! Relentless! Just relentless! And they are cruising away.
The goal scorer!
And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
A case now of complete control. This looks promising. Can he finish?
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
Great ball, and he's in here. And the finish! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Substitution on the field. Number 18.
Vallecas can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Number 15. Number 17.
A noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Peter, I can't stress enough the need to get to this fella quickly. They can save themselves a whole lot of hassle.
Could move up a gear here. Goulart has given away a free kick. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card.
Substitution on the field. Number 7, Peladon. Coming on to replace him is number 8.
He's got plenty of space out wide here. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. And that's been drilled in. Firmly met. Madrid are closing in on a comfortable win. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Can he get on the end of this? And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
Might want to be careful there.
Aimed beyond the defence. He has found the way through. It's just beyond his reach.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Cracking ball. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Tries to play it through. Chance here to counter. Confirmation that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Madrid really have hit the heights. A tour de force that has left. So hello and welcome one and all from what I can only describe as footballing utopia. The weather is perfect, the fans are in great voice, And the players are all set to get started.
I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And the finish! It's loose now and they want to get it back.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped. Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
And here's Rodrigo. Guruzeta is onto this.
Robert Navarro. Look at the space here. Shot could be on.
Guruzeta.
Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, it's hard to look beyond this fella, Arda Güler. He's key on the right side. That's where he operates, that little channel, and he's brilliant if given a little more room. If he's shut down, then sometimes he can get a little frustrated, but if he gets that little bit of space, then a lot of damage can be done.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much.
Laporte.
Oh, they could be caught out here.
And that's gone loose.
It's gone out for a throw-in. Valverde. Madrid, so far, providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
He's going for goal!
Madrid with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually.
Alaba with the short one. Now this could be a chance. A lot of... And the shot! It's there! First blood drawn.
You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that. But you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
Madrid have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
He's on it. Can he get away?
Robert Navarro. Real chance! Goal! They're level in a trice!
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser. Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
That has certainly made things interesting.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Oh, that's Bellingham! That is a super hit, but it was always just off target.
Well, he does strike a very pure ball, doesn't he? It's great technique.
Now it's Mbappe. Ball looks a good one. And he shoots! There it is! A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Kylian Mbappe. Kylian Mbappe. Kylian Mbappe.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Robert Navarro.
There will be 3 minutes
That has
at a
earned
time.
a reprieve for the time being. Berenguer plays it short. And it's Ruiz de Galarreta. Jauregui is flagged offside. Alexander-Arnold. And there's the end of the first half. It's been thrills and spills at either end in the first half. Neither side really seizing the initiative, and both teams still very much in it. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
Madrid are leading 2-1, but things are very much in the balance here. So we're just settling back into this second half. Rodrigo. And here's Mbappe. And here's Vinicius Junior. Ruiz de Galarreta. And he's picked it up out wide. Just eases him off the ball. And it's Bershish. Yuri, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. Vinicius Junior. Oh, that's fabulous. Bellingham shoots! They want to be quick to recover this. Berenguer. Nice try, but he wasn't buying it.
Substitution in progress.
Jauregui. Now Danny Vivian. Williams. Well timed, excellent interception. Vinicius Junior. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Oh, he's trying to skip past his man. And it's made its way to him.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Substitution.
And it's Arda Güler. Guruzeta takes control of it and he's on the move.
This is the time you need that pace.
He's shifting through the gears here. Goes for a shot! And the ball's come loose. Oh, he's been caught napping. Chance for a shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball.
Subtlety has gone out of the window. They have to force it any way they can now, Peter.
Now it's Bellingham. Alexander-Arnold. Over to the left. Holding on to the slenderest of leads here. Minutes must feel like hours. And it's Bellingham. That's tidy.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Two added minutes.
Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Gomez played it. He's got tall. No, not the best of headers. So that's it. It is all over. Madrid have emerged victorious in this match of thrills. The odd goal ultimately proving the difference. Mbappe picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there.
And they were sent packing.
Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
This was all about tactics, Peter. A weakness in the central areas, both in defence and midfield, which is something we referred to before the game, and the manager was smart enough to make sure it was...
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here.
Hello,
A clear night,
welcome
all
to
the
today's
ingredients for a
match.
showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. And as you can see, we've already started here. Well, it's a formation, this, Jim, with a packed midfield, isn't it?
Yeah, and it allows for a lot of flexibility, Peter. You know, combative without the ball, expansive with it. It's a system that's naturally going to ask an awful lot from your central striker, but also for anyone positioned out.
Goes for a shot! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Madrid with the corner, they're first. They've played it short. Vinicius Junior shapes to shoot! It's there! Well, how's that for a class finish?
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
After 10 minutes is number 7, Vinicius Junior.
Girona finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Madrid leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Spread out to the left. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, that looks a decent ball. No, that's been intercepted. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. That's good running with the ball. Goulet in with the challenge. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. That's a good ball out wide. Blint. Can he get on the end of this? There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. He's in a great position here. Blint did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Driving forward, that's a lovely pass. And he's managed to beat absolutely everyone. Camavinga. And Gula. Bellingham. And it's Valverde. And Rodrigo. Great vision. Oh, that is a good... Mbappe! They've scored! Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring.
Goal! After
An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
Madrid are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Witsel.
Two added minutes has been indicated.
Tries to pass it through. Ball driven towards the far post. And it's hoisted clear. He's dealt with that really well. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Some first half thoughts?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Number 7.
Madrid ahead 2-0, and they are looking good. And we're already back up and running after half-time. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And he's there to belt it away. Witsel. He's on it, can he get away? Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. It's a really well-measured ball. Showing good feet. Unahi. Now it's Stuani. Madrid with this handy-looking 2-0 lead. They are looking comfortable. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
And this is Stuani. Oh, that's well spotted. Alexander-Arnold. Rodrigo, who's set up one goal so far. He's shifting through the gears here. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. It's their second corner of the game. And it's been taken short. Good ball. He's having a shot! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
It's made its way to him. Big chance! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they are cruising away. He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
Number 23.
Madrid find a position of real strength now.
Number 11.
It's a promising position. That should get the job done. Great defending, strong and determined. Goulet, and that interception was most necessary. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle, stopped him dead in his tracks. Vinicius Junior under intense pressure.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
He's found a way through. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Quality ball. Time added on will be 2 minutes. He came in hard, very hard. And that will be it. Madrid pretty much in utopia, imposing themselves in the manner they wanted right from the start. A show all about one side's remorselessness, ruthlessness, relentlessness.
Let's hope for better.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. Camavinga! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Camavinga has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
It's a really well-measured ball. Anthony. Lo Celso. That's a good ball out wide. Aimed in towards the centre. And that's been well dealt with. Tries a measured ball. And he's there to clear it. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Cleared without complication.
They get a throw in. Foot in. Still goalless. Tries to pass it through.
Pretty robust defending.
Vinicius Junior.
I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks.
Mbappe.
Mbappe powering forward here. So much. Tries a shot! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Mbappe clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Madrid with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Alaba with the short one. He's on it, can he get away? Oh, shooting chance! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. And it's Bellingham. Shot, surely! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get their reward if they can stick at this.
Madrid have their second corner now. And it's been taken short. And now a sudden chance to counter. He's shifting through the gears here. Nathan did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
He's in a great position here. Still waiting for the game's first breakthrough goal. Back into the middle. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Played out to the left flank. Nicely aimed pass. Lo Celso. And it's Rodriguez. Looking to play him in. Rodriguez.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And that has been clubbed away. Rodriguez. Good ball, good take. Lo Celso puts a cross in. Can he stop it going out? Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. So your views on the first half?
Solid. Very solid, actually, Peter. They haven't made much of an impression at the other end, but defensively I think they've got an awful lot right, completely nullifying their opponents. Now they just need to focus on getting a little more creative.
So we reached the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0. Hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. 0-0, and we're at the halfway point.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
It's a mighty effort! That's a half-decent try.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Now it's Bellingham. And it's Alexander-Arnold. We're still waiting for a goal to report here. Now it's Lo Celso. Out to the right. And there's green grass ahead of him. And he's Anthony! Quarter of an hour into the second half. Can he get on the end of this? He's in space and looking for options. Now it's Rodrigo. That has been knocked clear. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Valverde. And still, we await the first breakthrough. And he's picked out the run. Well, that is one way to stop him. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. Well, it looks like he's picked up a bit of a knock from that challenge.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Substitution.
He's missed, but not by that far.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Substitution in progress.
So there's going to be another change here. Alexander-Arnold for Valverde. Rodrigo. Can he latch on to this? He is through here. Now it's Rodrigo. Oh, sweet feet. Alexander-Arnold has it out wide and in space. Great ball, and he's in here. And it's Arda Güler.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Bartra. Lo Celso.
Listen, it may well finish this way because it's been so tight all the way through, but equally, we might still get a moment of magic, a mistake, or a refereeing decision to influence otherwise.
Nice interception, well timed. And Amrabat. Fired. Decent chance! Oh, that's incredible! Finally, finally, finally! It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, at one stage, he was being body-checked, Peter, and then the next minute, it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
So the first moment of real significance. Amrabat.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Riquelme goes on a run down the left wing.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Substitutions taking place.
He has found a way through. Oh, he's played it in low. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. A shrug, a rueful stare at his counterpart, but the manager knows. Well, good afternoon to you. We welcome you to a rainy day here, damp but potentially dramatic. A game which is charged and tense lies ahead of us. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And already we're underway here. Villarreal have gone with what looks like an orthodox 4-4-2, Jim.
Well, the modern version of that is a lot more fluid and flexible than in bygone times. There's a much greater understanding of the need for players to cover forward running, and it enables risk-taking while the gaps are filled. I'm very much a fan of it. There are a lot of people who seem to have kind of ignored it and just put it to bed, but it still works, it's still valid, and I think we're going to see it be successful here.
Vinicius Junior has been shown a yellow card for that offence, just to confirm. Played out wide. Valverde. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, the very solid Thomas.
Mbappe! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Chance! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. That's going to go a long way. Howson. Nice looking ball. Pedraza attempts a clearance. Still goalless. And it's Bellingham. Good take, and is he in? Can he finish? Oh, denied brilliantly.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Madrid with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Alaba goes short. Good ball, good take. Bellingham. Just coming up to the 30-minute mark. He's in a great position here. Well, the defence proved infallible then. But that won't be the last they'll see of him. Villarreal deciding to turn to the long ball now. That is pretty evident.
Yeah, it is clear that they've decided to take a more direct route to goal now.
There's the shot! And that's out of reach. Alexander-Arnold. For Valverde. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. Vinicius Junior. And it's Bellingham. He's having a go! Off the post! Pepe.
There will be 1 minute added time.
That's been cut out, well played. And there's the end of the first half. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. Some first-half thoughts?
I think they can be very happy with the flow of the game so far. They're moving the ball around very nicely. They're creating opportunities too. They must need to find a way to add that touch of quality in front of goal, that extra clinical edge.
So, both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here, 0-0 at the break.
And we are already promptly back underway.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
He's picked his way through. He's had a shot!
Well, into the second half, and it's still goalless.
Pepe looks to get on the end of this. Oh, nicely intercepted. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Vinicius Junior. Now it's Mbappe. Well, that's well seen too. And here's Rodrigo. He's shifting through the gears here. Big chance! He scores! And that is the goal we've all been yearning for. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
Rodrigo!
So the first moment of real significance.
Look, experienced voices need to be heard now, along with good purpose and urgency, and they can get right back into this.
Now, has he got the beating of his marker here? He's going for goal! That was superb goalkeeping!
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Now, can they... And the shot!
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Oh, that is a late call, but it's the right one.
Yeah, the referee hadn't spotted his assistant's raised flag. He has now, so he's ruled the goal out for offside.
A moment's uncertainty there, but it is the right call.
Number 7.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Number 19. Nicolas
Your
Pepe.
impressions so far, Jim?
Number
Well, I'm
20.
inclined to feel that
Coming on the
if I was in
field,
that dugout, I'd want the players to get on the front foot and grab another. Just try to make this one safe.
Number 17.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. And here's Mbappe. A temporary retreat here.
Not a lot more he could do there.
And he's had a hit! Oh, and that should have been two.
Goulet really can't believe it. He let the opposition off the hook there, and he knows it all too well.
Leading by just one goal, and still some defending to do. Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
What a chance! A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
He's absolutely full of energy here. Definitely had the right idea. A shame he just couldn't finish it off.
Madrid close now to seeing this one through to the end.
Time.
Looking for the run. Played into space out wide. Vinicius Junior. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Relief, finally. Now at last they can enjoy the taste of victory. Fingernails bitten to the quick, but they have got over the line. Quite a ride.
Unlucky lads.
Rodrigo voted
Let's
man
hope
of the
for better
match,
luck next
and
time.
deservedly so.